What up, y'all? Search to the Re here. Coming at you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yep. Sorry, I'm adjusting here, trying to get comfy for the next 9 or so minutes. But yeah, a little S&D on grid from the PlayStation 2, actually. Team tax, so 4v4 activity occurring. Yeah, so my day, in a nutshell, has been wild. What ended up happening is I actually got a new computer today, hence the commentary to celebrate. So that's exciting business. That was actually a product of love and labor there, and a little assistance from the lady friend. She allowed me to use her Best Buy card, her Best Buy credit card, to pay for this. So that was cool. Just gotta make my payments, my installments. I just didn't want to drop the $700 off the bat, you know. So kind of spread that out. But yeah, it's a desktop tower only. No need for anything else, you know. Keep that shit fucking. Get the best, for your money out of something like that. So I'm hoping for better video quality, and you know, I'm actually able to record directly out of the Sony Vegas program here. So I'm actually watching in the preview screen the activity that's going down, dude, which is really cool. I haven't been able to do that. My other laptop was just garbo. So anyway, I'll get into the gameplay a little bit, I guess. You know, not necessarily the gameplay. I'm going to use this as kind of a canvas, an example, if it were. Just to kind of talk about. I kind of want to gear this towards beginning players. So I don't even know if anybody that subs this channel, anybody even watches my videos, is beginning, but you see it in a lot of other videos, like people giving tip videos and stuff like that, and you know, talking about this, that, and the other, kind of splitting hairs, semantics, an issue of semantics, if it were, right? Like kind of a band-aid over a wound, you know? The wound happened, and the bandage is there to cover it up, you know? But an example, this game, it's a decent score for a public, particularly a 4v4. Obviously the players are not that good, but the whole idea behind playing pub search is that it still keeps you sharp, you know what I mean? You have to account for a lot more than you would in a GB or a competitive match, you know, in the essence that when you're playing competitively, I don't want to say predictable, because it's never predictable, but you can definitely have some expectation that players aren't just going to run around aimlessly. There's going to be a method to the madness, you know? Whereas in a pub, you know, you can have kids just sit back, you can have a group of 6 kids rushing, you know, it's totally open, and it keeps you sharp, you know, it keeps you prepared. Of course, obviously, like that last gunfight you watched there, where that kid basically had first shot on me and still got shit on, like, that's pubs, you know. You're gonna run into players, dude, that, yeah, they're not, yeah, they're probably playing like Halo, you know what I mean? But you know, realistically, I mean, you go into a competitive match, you go in there and yeah, you know, like for right there. The whole idea here is that you mix and match, you know what I mean? Like and you move, and I killed the guy at A right there, and I moved to B. The whole idea with that is to try and mix it up, you know, particularly in a pub when kids see shots fired at a bomb site, they're gonna run towards it, you know, it's just inevitable. And there's a lot to be said for that, you know, like it's obviously, yeah, it seems stupid, it seems obvious, like that right there. There's an example right there of what you would call, I guess, quote-unquote gun skill, right? Like, basically I saw him on the corner of my eye, the reticle was positioned right on him, of course, small amount of auto assist that we all use, and, you know, you could call that gun skill, quote-unquote. I'm not saying I have any gun skill, but I'm just saying that would be an example of that. Now, the difference between the two, so the difference between killing that guy over at A, moving towards B, that's something that you can't really just watch a video and do, you know? I guess to shorten this and make it more concise, my point is that if you want to get better at a game type, if there's a game type that you just really want to get better at, you have to strictly play that game type. You have to, you know what I mean? It's the only way you develop the instincts required to be good at that particular game type. You know, whereas, yeah, you know, you put me in a game of Sabotage, for instance, just, Goldie knows, dude. Goldie, you know, bro. Sabo, fuck that game, you know? and I just don't play it. You know what I mean? So if I go into a game of Sabo, I'm gonna get shit on. I mean, period, period. You know. Whereas you got a game of Search, and I'll bring a challenge. It depends, but I'll try. You know. And I guess that's just something I kind of wanted to comment on, as I've seen in like kind of like in videos and what people are doing these days. Like, I've just seen a lot of like tip videos that just don't help anyone. You know. Like, here's your tip: play more. You know what I mean? Like, there's no doubt watching videos, you can pull things from videos, like certain things people do, certain routes, styles of play, ways to switch it up. Yeah, you know, those are things you can pull from videos, but overall instinct, gun skill, like stuff like that, that's just flat out, you gotta play. Like, how do you clutch? You know? What do you do? Think about it, 1v3 right here. Let's just kind of, you know, let's analyze it, right? I'm sitting back. Basically what I'm doing, I'm not a camper, but Goldie knows I'm super patient. Like that. Okay. So I'm almost too patient sometimes, and sometimes it gets me in a lot of trouble, particularly competitively. You know, sometimes it, you know, I'll let the map draw down too far and that type of thing, but what I'm doing here is I was letting them make the move. I saw that guy pop outside, killed him, right? Running back in this area, because what I'm thinking is, hopefully, one of these guys is going to come through and try and stick to the edge of the map, right? That's a perfect place for you to wait for that. So I see no activity, right? Then all of a sudden, I think out of the corner of my eye, I see these guys top shelf here. Yeah. So I come up. I see the other guy up here. I stun, or I nade, I stun. There we go. I think a couple of hit markers. I couldn't really see here, but... And the whole idea here is he's going to sit there and wait. He's going to sit there and wait for me. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push over to A. No spin required, because I know the dude is still sitting top B. It's totally obvious. See, that's the kind of shit right there, you know, that you just... You know, I don't know, man. Like, I guess I'm not saying this for everybody, because some people maybe could watch a video and just pick that up and just do it right away. For me, though, I'd have to get out there and do it myself a few times, you know what I mean? To let it become instinct, you know? To let those kinds of those little subtleties, man, those little things.
Good job, team.
You know, yeah. You have, you know, it takes practice for me, and if you're not like me, that's fantastic, you know? Go you know what I mean? You're all over it, so... Just keep that in mind, you know what I mean? To get good at the game type requires a lot. And don't go in with the big pub stomp crew of like 6 dudes. You know, it's fun to do when you've already played a game type and you're just trying to have a good time. But if you're actually trying to get better, go 1v. Go 1v whatever. Go play Team Tech. Go play fucking S&D Override fucking on the pub lobbies. Do whatever it takes, you know what I mean? Just do that to get better, to gain that gun skill, you know what I mean? To gain that situational awareness, you know? I think that's the best tip anybody could give, is just dedicate the time to it. So, anyway... Goldie, bro. So you mentioned in video, man, you were thinking that I might be coming to Texas. Just maybe. And, I've got some terrible, terrible news for you, bro. Yeah, I've already taken that time off of work. And, so did the GF. And, yeah, we're making a road trip, bro. End of July. We're coming down, we're gonna play a little tourney at a mall, bro. And, yeah, it's about to be epic, and I'm not going to say a word to you, bro, so I hope you watch this vid, because if not, I'll be showing up end of July, dude, and you'll be like, what the fuck is this creeper doing here, dude? There go them puppies. Yeah, dig? Look at this. It's over. It's over. Spray and pray with the AK. So, yeah, that's it, man. So enjoy it. New videos coming out, man. I'm about to make another commentary directly after this one. And topic's going to be tits. So, yeah, let that rest for a minute. And enjoy the next one to come out. And thanks a lot. I just got to say, you know, I thank everybody who subscribes and watches, because this is something I really enjoy, a passion that I have. And I couldn't do without you guys. So, really appreciate it. And research Vamanos.